Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Jay, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And let's take a look at your message you made at my website. You say, although I'm studying English since April, can't do it. When you're using since plus your time there, you need to use present perfect progressive. So you say, although I've been studying English since April in the United States, I got less than I expected on the TOEFL 93. I would like to know, if you want to make this a little more formal, you ever use this? I'd like to know whether or not I can be helped in order to achieve 104, the actual score that I need in less than 1 month of classes. Please send me an email instead of just comment here. All right, I will do that. And the answer is no, probably not. 93 to 104, you're trying to get about 11 points, and you're going to fight for every point. And it also depends on what your subtotal scores are. I have no idea what your subtotals are in the reading, listening, speaking, and writing sections. It depends on how much of if you're pretty close, like if all your scores are say between 22 and 24 points, something along those lines. If you have a really big imbalance, like if your reading is 19 points or you have a speaking score of 18 or something weird like that, and then you're high in all the other areas, I'm going to definitely say no, because it's going to take you some time to solve those language issues. So the answer here is probably not. What is my best guess? You're probably looking at 2 to 4 months of very intense practice, I think, to go from 93 to 104. A lot of students, they improve maybe 5 to 10 points for each month that they study, but as your TOEFL score gets higher, it becomes harder to get those points, so it's probably realistic to say to you that you can probably improve, if you work really hard, probably 3 to 5 points your first month. That's probably what you're looking at. Right? So I'm guessing 2 to 4 months there. So my recommendation for you, I'm going to recommend my 90-day TOEFL study guide, which will give you some good lessons to help you with your vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, listening, reading, writing, and speaking areas. So that should give you a lot of practice with your academic English language abilities. And if you want, maybe after about a month or so, if you want, you can take a full-length IBT practice test at my website. You can go to the 8th section of my course to check out my full-length IBT practice test and maybe take one of those. So after the practice test, you'll get an overall score, you'll get subtotals in the reading, listening, speaking, and writing areas, and at that point, you can make a decision. So my recommendation for you is you're probably needing to study approximately 2 to 4 hours every day for at least 2 months. And that's a good, strong effort. At that point, you can take a practice test to assess your progress, and then you can go from there. All right, Jay? Anyway, thank you very much, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.